Hey everyone, Austin here again with another Let's Play video. Sorry, I had to turn my game volume down. Heretic for the PC. It's only been like 3 years since my last part. This is part 2, episode 2 of Heretic, Shadow of the Serpent Riders. Shadows of the Serpent Riders? Shadow? I don't know if it's Shadow with an S or not an S. Shadow of the Serpent Riders. God, it's been such a long time since I really played through this game. Heretic is a game I actually owned back in the mid-90s. I got it after I got Doom 2. I had the original box copy of Shadow of the Serpent Riders, and I played the living crap out of this game back in the day. But admittedly, unlike Doom, I do not revisit it that often, and it's been several years since I last attempted to play this game. In August 2013, I uploaded a Let's Play of Part 1, Episode 1, which is City of the Damned. Today we're going to be playing the Hell's Maw, and for some odd reason I wasn't able to do the Hell's Maw back then. Like, I was having trouble with it, but since I've been playing a lot of Doom lately, figured I'd fire this up again and give it a shot. And lo and behold, sure enough, we actually ran through this episode last night on stream, so I'm going to go ahead and just do a straight Let's Play of it. So let's just jump right into it. Just to FYI, we are using Z-Doom, which is a source port of the Doom engine. So for those of you guys familiar with this game, you are going to see some slightly different HUD setups and menu setups and so forth. But we're going to be playing it just like we would be the original game. We are going to be playing it on the hardest difficulty mode as well, just like I'm pretty sure we did on our first episode way back when. It's called The Black Plague Possesses Thee. And, so yeah, what I mean by, ooh, it turned auto aim back on. Or mouse aim back on. Alright, we need to change that. I had actually disabled that last night, but for some odd reason it came back on. I guess it's not saving my, it's probably not saving my, options. So, just bear with me here for a quick second. Always mouse look off. And which one is it? Where is it? There we go. Gameplay options. Allow auto aim. Yes. Auto aim is default on the Doom engine. Allow free look. No. Off. And that should do it. Player setup. Auto aim. Auto aim needs to be on. So with Z-Doom, you've got some really nice options here. That just kind of like almost modernize the game a little bit. So if you've got Heretic on, say, Steam or Good Old Games or something like that, I highly recommend firing it up, just taking the Heretic WAD file, which is basically the main data file for Heretic, and just bringing it into Z-Doom and playing it through Z-Doom. You've got a whole variety of like display options as well, including resolution options. We're just running at 640 by 480, which is a teensy tiny bit higher than the stock 320 by 240, which is, I believe, what the original resolution was. Either that or it was 320 by 200. So we are playing 640 by 480, and I do have it stretched out widescreen. And yeah, so, okay, no more mouse look, that's good. And then, so you can see I've got an updated HUD as well. That's also Z-Doom. You can actually disable that. But I find that if I'm playing in a low resolution like this, which I have to if I want to keep a 60 frames a second frame rate, the menu bar just takes up way too much space right now. So I like having that extra space, the extra inch or two at the top and bottom of the screen. So we're going to be disabling that and just have this modernized HUD there. Let me turn my game volume down just a tiny bit more. Alright, so let's do this. So Heretic is, it runs on the Doom engine. It is a, made by Raven Software, pretty much sanctioned by id Software. Like, they gave it its blessing, basically. I think a couple of the guys, like John Romero, might have actually even helped work on this game a little bit, providing... I'm not sure exactly what they did, the guys from id Software, but I kind of saw this as an id Software game back in the day. I didn't really understand who Raven was, but it always felt like an id developed game. You can kind of tell that they most likely had at least oversight with the game. It's a really well-designed first-person shooter. If you like Doom, you will probably like Heretic. The only difference is that Heretic is actually quite difficult, whereas Doom can be, once you get used to it, it can be a walk in the park. Unless you're playing on Nightmare mode, which that's a totally different story altogether. But Heretic is enemies take a lot longer to kill in Heretic, way longer to kill in Heretic. I want to say you can probably even die faster. Yeah, like we just got hit and it took away a quarter of our health. I mean, granted, we are playing on the hardest difficulty mode. That might change if you're playing on an easier setting. Enemies might even take less to kill on an easier setting. I don't know, because I'd never played this on an easier setting. I always kind of played this on the hardest mode back in the day. And that's just how I'm used to playing Heretic. So that's kind of the perspective I'm coming from right now. So one other thing I noticed last night when playing this game is the item placement in this game. It's more like Skittles. Like somebody was dropping Skittles all over the floor. You'll notice like these are, this is ammo for my bow and arrow, which I'm maxed out on right now. We get some yellow ammo out here somewhere. Looks like I already picked up the blue orbs, but these are vials of health. They give you 10 health. It looks like I don't have any... Okay, it looks like I picked up everything, but you'll walk into areas of this game, you'll just see like the whole area littered with items, and that's one thing Heretic does, which is kind of interesting. Alright, I'm going to show you guys something here. First we got to kill this guy. And we're going to go ahead and... So if we bring this up, you can see we can actually scroll through items. And I'm actually using the default key mappings for the item management. So which is, by default, it's the left and right brackets, and then you press enter to use the item. So I'm going to go ahead and use a potion. That gives you 25 health back. But then I'm going to use this sort of like skull wings or whatever. This actually allows you to fly. This is not a Z-Doom mod. This is Heretic at its finest. One of the cool things in Heretic was that you could actually do things like fly. You could also look up and down in this game. How do you do that? I thought you could. Yeah, I'm pretty sure you can. I just don't know what the key mappings are for that, because I never use it. But yeah, you can actually look up and down in this game as well. Oops, I'm flying. You can go all the way to the top of the screen too if you want. So page up is default for that, and then home actually drops you. I thought... Okay, yeah, it looks like insert actually throws you down a little bit. So, yellow key... What the hell am I doing wrong, man? What the hell am I doing wrong? Let's make a song out of it. I think I was having... Oh, that's right. Oh, you're supposed to come down here and this lowers... Actually, it might not have even lowered. Might have actually already been down when I went down there, but I just wasn't paying attention, because I was... You go down there and there's an enemy down there, and he can kill you pretty quickly, so you really want to... If you look at the playfield, you can kind of see what I'm talking about. It's like the whole Skittles thing. Like, someone's just dropping pieces of candy for you on the ground. You know, like... There's a green one, there's a blue one, there's a power-up, there's a health vial. It gets... You know, it's all over the place, so... That's one thing about the design I don't like as much as I do in, like, Doom. There's less of that in Doom. You know, if there is that in Doom, it's because you got dead bodies and stuff like that, and that's your ammo you're gonna get. So this is a fantastic weapon right here. I just picked up this claw. And it's very fast, it's very powerful. It's kind of... I would say it kind of takes the place of, say, like, the chain gun from Doom. And we probably don't want to fall down there, because I don't see a way to get back up. If I had that winged item, I could have fallen down, used the winged item, and then got back up. This should be a secret right here, I believe. We get the Mystic Urn. That actually refills all of our health, which is really good to know. And it looks like we got a green key. And we're going to go ahead and use said Mystic Urn to refill all of our health. That is the exit. Oh, and I got the sniffles today, as expected. Always when I'm doing a Let's Play. Let's do a new save. Heretic LP. Just a FYI, Z-Doom actually did crash on me last night, and that's never happened before, except when I was playing Heretic. So we're gonna cross our fingers it doesn't crash today. If it does, I think it's not going to affect the recording, but just a FYI, let's hope that it doesn't happen. Of course, I probably just jinxed myself. Granted, when it did crash last night, I was having a lot going on. I was, you know, streaming. I had a bunch of stream overlays and, you know, basically extra processes happening that wouldn't normally be happening when I'm doing, say, a Let's Play or something like that. These little red bits right there, that's actually ammo for a different weapon. We're probably going to get... I think it's either this level or the next level. I think we should be able to get pretty much every single weapon in this episode. So you're going to see a Heretic's version of the rocket launcher from Doom. You're going to see this like sort of mace kind of weapon that shoots out these silver balls. You're going to see this staff that throws out, or a staff that basically acts as like the plasma gun from Doom. This is a Doom engine game. And again, I'm pretty sure it had oversight from actual Doom creators. And so you get lots of good old Doom stuff with this game. Okay, awesome. We got the book, aka the Tome of Power. The Tome of Power is a very good item, and let me go get some of these, get some health. And I've got the yellow key, so we can go ahead and go through here. I'm going to be trying to play this relatively quickly. It actually took me over an hour to beat this episode last night. Maybe like an hour and a half or something. But now that I'm a little more familiar with it again, I'm going to try to run through it a little bit quicker. I don't want to play it too risky, because I also don't want to die. But one thing we're also going to do is do a little bit of quick saving, just in case something happens, just in case the game crashes on us, things like that. And just in case I die, because dying sucks. So once I kill these guys, I'm going to do a quick save. I'm going to be quick saving a lot, actually. We just picked up a Chaos device, and Chaos device is kind of this... I think they call it the Chaos device for a reason. And basically what it does, it just sends you to like a random part of the map. It's not an item I plan on using, so... But I did want to let you know I did pick it up. It looks like a shield, basically, with like this red emblem on the middle. That's a secret right here. Ooh, watch out, guys. So we're going to go ahead and use our Tome of Power. You can see how it increases your firepower. So this is my stock weapon. This is my stock weapon, actually. So it's huge now. And then this one spreads bullets like that. Okay, we actually got our staff. But since I'm using the Tome of Power, it basically attacks the enemies and then creates this, like, rain. This red rain, which is really cool. Tome of Power is about to wear off. It is gone. So now it's basically like the plasma gun from Doom. It's really cool. It's really powerful. But it also takes up, like, half your screen. So it's kind of hard to see what's going on when you're using it. Okay, we need to get through here to safety. These guys are a pain in the ass. As are a lot of enemies in this game. Heretic, like I said, it's to me, it's much more difficult than Doom. I think the enemies, there's a lot more projectiles in Heretic than there are in Doom. And there's a lot more unique projectiles. Like these guys, they have spread shots. So they don't just shoot one projectile at you like everything in Doom does. They shoot 3 shots at you. The big boss in this game, that's kind of like the equivalent of the cyber demons in Doom. They shoot like a 5-way spread shot at you. Whereas the cyber demon just shoots one big rocket at you, which is easily avoidable. In this game, they kind of upped the ante a little bit in terms of certain things. This item right here, it's called the Ring of Invincibility. And you know what? Let's go ahead and just show that to you. It's got this good old sepia kind of color. This basically indicates that we are invincible. Actually, a good part to use it, because there's a lot of these knight guys. They basically throw these axes at you. And they can also throw... They throw green ones by default, but then they can throw more powerful red ones. So you gotta watch out for the red ones. You really gotta watch out for all of them. But this actually was a good time to use this power-up. Just, for one, I wanted to demonstrate it to you. But two, that's actually kind of a tricky part. You can see the red ones. Whoa, 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 whoa. I used the Chaos device completely by accident. But it actually worked out, because I need to get some health anyway. Okay, part of the problem with these knight guys that throw the axes at you, there's like specter-like ones as well, where you can barely see them, and that's exactly what happened. See? It's really hard to see them like that, and that's... I didn't even see him walking around the corner. I started getting hit. I'm like, what am I getting hit by? There's one thing I don't like about this game, is they do make certain enemies like specters when they probably don't need to be. They're already hard enough as it is. Alright, let's just go through here and make sure these guys are all gone. Because with my luck, they'll gang up on me. Like... Alright, so we got the green key, and... we're gonna do another quick save in just a moment. I don't really need to be announcing that I'm gonna quick save, but... it is a Let's Play. You're supposed to talk about what you're doing, right? Ah, that's right, that's the exit. So the lava pits is done. We're making good time, actually. 2 levels down, and we're on the River of Fire. The River of Music. Because there's actually music on this level. I mean, there's music on every level, but... like, this is actually music. It's got fast drum beats and riffs and whatever. Actually reminds me of a Doom theme. I don't even know if you guys can hear it. I don't know how loud I'm going to have this on the, I don't know how loud the volume's going to be on the music. So again, like I said, there's tons of items littering the level. I mean, so the item placement in this game wasn't exactly as intelligent as it was in, say, Doom. That might have been intentional. I mean, might have been intentional. I don't know. It still works, though. It's good that there is ammo. You do run out of ammo, but, you know, as long as you're actually hitting your enemies, it shouldn't really matter that much. You'll always have a backup of something. Like, I've used all my arrows, but, I have, well, more arrows right here, actually. More arrows there. I have my stock shot. Like this, which can actually get the job done. It's weak, but as long as you're hitting the enemies, it gets the job done. So these guys right here, these are pretty much like bombs you can drop. So let me try to get back and demonstrate that for you. Hit enter, move out of the way, and explode. These are pretty much were brought back into Hexen, which was the sequel to Heretic. Although Hexen, FYI, if you haven't played it, plays completely different than Heretic. It's still a similar setup. It's still on the Doom engine. It's still a first-person shooter, kind of a run and gun, but it's non-linear for one. You go into these hubs and you have to go back and forth between these levels to solve puzzles and whatnot and get one item that might work in one area and so forth, and you got to go back to that area you've already been to, and it's non-linear. Think like Metroidvania, but first person, and it's a sequel to Heretic, so it's dark, it's, you know, got blood and guts, and it's kind of awesome. On the PC anyway. The console versions of Hexen were a little, they kind of struggled a little bit, unfortunately. What was I gonna say? I was saying something. I totally forgot what I was. I just lost my train of thought. Go me. Okay, so that hasn't opened yet. That hasn't opened yet either. Oh, I didn't flip this. That's why. I was gonna say. See, those guys have spread shots. They also shoot up pretty quickly. That's our yellow key. And, oh yeah, the gloves. I didn't demonstrate the gloves. This is basically like the equivalent of your chainsaw from Doom. Except what's awesome is when you use your Tome of Power, this weapon will actually suck health from enemies and give it to you. So you can actually use it as a way to revive yourself. It's pretty awesome. I wasn't actually using that last night when I played this on stream, so I need to make sure I actually use that today. At least once. Preferably more if I can. Because it is pretty good. So this is the green key. What I want to do is just kind of book it out here. I'm going to switch over to this weapon, because this weapon is just better on certain enemies than the cross. It's really powerful. Of course, I'm running out of ammo left and right. The reason I'm running out of ammo actually is because I used that Tome of Power on the previous level, and I kind of wasted it. So this blue surface is actually ice. So the physics get a little weird when you're walking on this. This sort of like swampy looking stuff actually hurts you. But it doesn't do that much damage. Looks like it's 2 damage per... Might be a little bit more, but I do have a little bit of armor. Bottom left hand portion of the screen, you can see that pink potion. That's actually my health. And then the little shield icon below it is my armor. Again, Doom Engine game pretty much operates the same way. Okay, so green doors down here. This will do what we need to do to make the blue key available. Let's use our partial invisibility. I don't remember the actual name for it, but it's called partial invisibility in Doom, so... And that is this item right here. And it makes you partially invisible. There's also this item, the torch, which brightens up the room. Let's go ahead and save it. So this power-up has never been very useful, regardless whether it's, you know... Oh, we've also got the egg. This is funny. It turns the enemies into chickens. That's a one-time use item. So one of my favorite powered-up weapons... Oh, we actually got to use this. Getting our health back. Alright, so this is available now. Oh yeah, this room, that's right. We have to be safe in this room. You can die pretty quickly in here. And let's make sure... Actually, we're going to use the Tome of Power again. One reason I want to use it is that I've noticed last night when you exit a level, it removes most of your duplicate items. So if you have like 2 or 3 Tomes of Power, it's going to take you back down to 1, which kind of sucks. Like... So you can't really just, like, store your items. You might as well use them in this game. Might as well use them. And we basically just got a backpack. So just like Doom, the backpack, extends your ammo caps. So for, like, my arrows, I can only have 50 at first. Now I can have 100, which is great. So what we're gonna do is, after we get to the exit, we're gonna go back through the level. We'll try to gather all the ammo we can, which will make our life easier on the next couple of stages. So that blue door is the exit. I like how the exit is always, you know, denoted in this game. It's like, bam, big ass blue door. This is the exit. Looks like I missed a partial invisibility power-up. So again, we're going to keep going through this. We're going to try to get all the ammo we can. There's going to be a few more enemies to kill. Another staff, which we don't need. Okay, so that's pretty much it. What I do want to do is, like I said, go back to the level, try to get some more ammo. Like, here's some arrows. But we should have also revealed a couple of other power-ups. Like, here's our staff that basically acts as a rocket launcher. Not going to use it right now because ammo is actually quite limited on it. So I'm going to save it for the really big enemies, which we're going to start encountering, I think, maybe on the next level. Not entirely sure. I don't think there's anything in there, actually, that I need. I'm mainly looking for, like, arrows and so forth. Like, we're at 44 arrows. See, here's some more. And another invincibility power-up. Ooh, here's our weapon. Pretty cool weapon. Doesn't do a ton of damage, not as much as you would hope. So when I ran through this game the other night, I actually wasn't using as much of it as I wanted. And looks like that's pretty much it. I think we're going to go ahead and just exit. See if there's a little more health, though. I think I pretty much grabbed all the health. But what I can do is, before we exit, use a potion, because it's probably going to take me back down to 2 or 1. The River of Fire. 0 secrets on that level. Huh, that's weird. Normally there's at least 1 or 2. Yeah, look at that. We're down to 1 potion again. That's crazy. I don't remember that happening back in the day. I don't think it's a Z-Doom thing. I think, well, I don't know, maybe it is. Maybe Z-Doom's just like, no, you shall not have items. Or maybe it's like a hard mode difficulty thing. Because we are in the hardest difficulty mode. So that would make sense. If anybody knows, post a comment and let me know. Let me switch over to this weapon. This weapon is just so much more powerful. Takes these guys out faster, basically. Getting a little reckless, but I mean, there's so many items and so much health. Like, I think it's okay to be a little reckless. Let's see, health. What you can do is actually try to take out those wizards up top. Or mages, or warlocks, or wraiths, I don't know what they are. But I'm not going to do that. I'm going to play it a little more risky, just let them fire at me. It just saves time, you know. I'm going to have to go up there anyway. Ooh, another backpack. That's good. The backpack only extends your ammo once, so we're pretty much at our max limit for ammo. So 200 bullets on our first staff, 100 shots on our bow and arrow. You know, 400 on our plasma gun style staff. And that's pretty much it. So we got our yellow key, and the yellow door is over here. I'm trying to take these guys out first because I'm pretty sure other enemies are going to appear. Good time to save, just in case. Just in case. So they could green key. Ooh, I wasn't expecting him. Fall down. We just used a potion. And we died, but that is why we saved. That's exactly why we saved. Okay, so what I might do is actually go outside, try to kill some of those guys first, because that was definitely a problem. So for those of you guys that haven't played a Doom engine game, in the original Doom, there was no way to look up or down. And so to compensate for that, the game would basically automatically, as long as you were like in line with the enemies vertically, your shots would go up on their own. That's exactly what's happening right here. Although in Heretic, I noticed the auto aim doesn't go as far out as it does in Doom. So you have to be up a little bit closer, which was probably a good design choice. That way you couldn't pick enemies from all the way across the screen, like you could sometimes in the original Doom. These guys dying yet? They take so long to kill. It's one of the things about Heretic, is everything takes so much longer to kill than they do in Doom. Alright, I'm gonna go back, try to get some more health. There's gotta be some health here somewhere. Oh, that's right, I got a potion. Whoa, what did I get hit by? Flying guy, I bet. Yep. I swear, these flying guys feel like they come out of nowhere sometimes. They're just like, hey, we missed the party. You'll literally go back through an entire level, and there's going to be flying guys there that weren't there before. Alright, let's go get this key, then continue on. Is there any health over here? No, no health. Actually, what I can do, and this is a fantastic idea, aside from using my Mystic Urn, I'm just going to use the Mystic Urn. But I was going to say I could use my Tome of Power and then use my gauntlets. Another Tome of Power, look at that. Okay, we're fine, we're fine. I just wasn't thinking last time I played. That's the one I already went through. Okay. There we go. There's our key. Right, we are going to skip that guy up there. Whoa there, Hoss. Alright, we got everything up here. Let's use a Tome of Power. If I really wanted to, I could try to get some health back. Tome is going away, and it is gone, but we have another one, so I might as well just use that too. Go ahead and use it right now. Could be a dude right here. So we got a map scroll. It's kind of like the auto map in Doom. So in Doom, you could press tab, bring up your auto map. There's actually a console as well, which is a Z-Doom thing. So Z-Doom makes Doom play almost a little more like Quake in a way, which is good. It sort of modernizes the game a little bit. So again, we've got the Tome of Power in action, so it's, well, had it in action, it's going away now. We also just picked up a Enchanted Shield, and the Enchanted Shield is kind of like the blue armor in Doom. It gives you 200 armor. So having more armor reduces the amount of damage you take from enemies. Pretty basic stuff, pretty standard stuff for first-person shooters. Was there a switch I needed to hit somewhere? I thought there was. Apparently. Oh, there was. I already hit it. That's right. So let's go ahead and come out. We're going to go ahead and use our staff here. Because we've got max ammo. No sense in using ammo for other weapons if you're maxed out already on a different weapon. Because basically what you can do is, while you're using your weapon that's maxed out, you can start picking up ammo from these other weapons you're not maxed out on, instead of just wasting them. Alright, one of these opens up. Alright, blue key. Let's just skip that whole area. Alright, so we're going to actually see one of our first big enemies here. So I'm going to bust out this rocket launcher type thing. This guy right here. He can be a pain. A major, major pain. And it looks like I killed him before he did the attack, but he can actually shoot out these tornadoes. And they actually come in, they home in on you. Kind of like the Revenant rockets from Doom 2. Except they don't explode. The tornadoes like spin you around, they do damage. It makes it really hard to aim. It's kind of a pain. So... and this game really likes having its enemies at the exits. Still making decent time. We're about 35 minutes in, or 40 minutes in, technically, on the whole Let's Play. And we're on map We're on map 5. I think there's 7. No, I think there's 8 levels. So we'll see how much, how quickly we can go through the rest of the episode. This is a fairly fleshed out level. I will say that. We got dragon claws down here, which I just picked up. Good to know if you want to try to do a, what some people do now when they play these games is they try to play each level starting with no weapons and ammo. And that's kind of how some of these levels were designed. They were designed to be played that way for a greater challenge, basically. So that dragon claw is there if you try to play the game that way. I already have it, obviously. I got it on the first level. This is the dragon claw right here. Alright, so flipping this switch actually lowers this waterfall right here. And this opens up. And doesn't want to open up again, so okay. That's right, we got some ammo right here. Ooh, that's good. That gives us, I think, about 50? Was that 50? A lot of the bits of ammo in this game, they don't give you a ton of ammunition for the weapons that you have, but I'm gonna skip that for now. Gonna take these guys out from out here. Let's go ahead and use a tome of power since we're gonna... Actually, what I want to do is... This might make life a little bit easier. Hello, chickens! Oh, that's a way to take out those big enemies. Turn them into chickens. That's good, because they normally take a lot of hits, so... It's good to know I can do that on those guys. Yeah, the Tome of Power is so good. I wish they included it in Hexen. It doesn't... The book might exist in Hexen, but it doesn't do what it does if it is in Hexen. I don't know if it is. It might not be. It's been so long since I've actually played through Hexen. But, it is one thing I wish that was in Hexen, or some kind of power-up that did the same, you know? Ooh, there's a tornado. You gotta stay away from that. It follows you for a while, too. So you really gotta watch out for it. Yep, it's still there. There's some levels later on in the game where they'll throw like 5 of those guys at you, which is tough, so... Heretic gets very difficult, like I said earlier on. And I wasn't joking about that. It gets quite challenging. The first couple of episodes aren't too bad, actually, but... Alright, switch over to our staff. Yeah, we've still got a ton of ammo for this weapon. And that's the ammo for it right there. So... we've got another mystic urn. The urn of mysticness. We got a lot of these blue ores, so you might as well just use those weapons too. Or use this weapon. This should take us over here. Go ahead and use that invincibility. If we're actually on land, that hurts us, so... We've got 2 of the invincibility power-ups, so I figure we might as well use one. And I still only have the yellow key. Crap. I think I missed something. I feel like I'm missing something. I forget. The levels are definitely more intricate than they are in Doom. Doom, they're a little more straightforward, a little more basic. Oh, that's what I'm missing, this door. Okay, no, I was supposed to come here. Okay, I got worried there for a second. Blue key. Where is the green key? The green key is what I need. Usually you get the keys in this order. Yellow, green, blue. So if I haven't gotten the green key yet, I'm probably not going to get the yellow key, or the blue key. Yeah, see, it's over there. I really don't remember exactly where I went last night. You know, with the level design being more intricate than it is in Doom, it's also more confusing. The C word. Confusing in FPS games is never terribly fun for me. Oh, that's right, I'm supposed to go up here. That's right. Green key's right there. Let's go ahead and use a Tome of Power. And let's make it rain. Look at that. Good stuff. 2 shots did it. Alright, so we got our green key. Wish I knew that the first time. Alright, monitoring my health. My health is still good, which is good. So we actually haven't encountered any mummies yet, and they're all over the place in the first episode, but we are going to encounter some in the next level or two. The mummies are, I want to say they're kind of like your imps from Doom. Alright, I'm not going to go through that teleporter. Let's just go... That's right, we can't go through there. Where's the blue door again? I'm trying to remember. Alright, let's go through this teleporter, because I think it's a secret. Yeah. And this opens up to here. Oh, we're going to go back through. Oh. Blue door's right here. I'm like, where's the blue door? Oh, you just walked right by it. Good job, dummy. Yeah, skip that guy. Alright, good stuff. The labyrinth. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and save it. So these, like, ball things, they're actually kind of like the equivalent of the barrels in Doom, except they're actually more dangerous in Heretic because when you attack them, they sort of fly across the map. When there's a lot of them, they can fly literally all the way across the map, and they do a ton of damage. So you've got to watch out for those things. Alright, so let's go through here, see if there's anything here aside from enemies. I think it's all just ammo and stuff. I don't think like there's a key or anything in here. Oh no, there is. Okay, cool. Yeah, I had forgot why I went up here last night, but... Alright, so we got the yellow key. And does this one open up? Some of those open up. I forgot which ones did it. Where's the yellow door? Not there. So each of the colored doors are on each corner of this square room. Let's take these guys out first. Another tome of power. So this part we're gonna actually have to fall down. But I want to take these guys out first. Oops. I didn't want to go down there. That was by accident. Alright, so we've got to go back up. So this one did open up, but of course it's the gloves. We already have those. Not a big deal. Got another invisibility power up. Might as well just use that. Might as well use our tome of power while we're at it. Let's go ahead and come down here. Alright, green door. Always gotta watch out for these red flying guys. They are all over the place in this game. You can pretty much expect, like, any door to be housing at least one or two of those guys. So don't ever let your guard down. God, so many tomes of power. Just, it's like, you can't carry any of them over, so it's like, you might as well use them. Alright, what I want to do is come through here, take these guys out first. And the reason I wanted to do this is that if you go and try to get the blue key, there's all like 4 of those guys trying to fire at you, including the little gargoyle guys. I don't even know what they're called. The flying guys? Yeah. Nice, got a lot of arrows. Switch back over to this weapon. And so we got our blue key, so we can go ahead and go through the blue door. Ooh, this wasn't open before. Go ahead and use this weapon, finally. Looks like it's actually powerful, but the thing is, like, it's slow to go across the screen. Relatively slow. We have another urn too. So the urns are great because, again, they give you all of your health back. It looks like we're doing pretty well on health, actually, surprisingly. Oh yeah, this weapon just mows through these guys. By Heretic standards, this is mowing through enemies. You never mow through enemies as fast in this game as you do in Doom. Enemies have so much more HP in this game. I mean, maybe, again, it's different on lower difficulty modes, but I always play on the hardest skill mode on this game. It's not like Doom where it's got infinite respawning enemies. It's more like Quake where it's just harder. Wow, we're out of ammo already on that weapon. That sucks. Bust out the old rocket launcher. I think it's like the Phoenix staff or something like that, technically, but it's basically a rocket launcher. That's the exit. The Great Hall. Yeah, this is actually the level where it crashed last night. This is the second to last level, I believe. The next level is the final level for this episode. Now, I'm pretty sure there's also a secret level. I think there's one secret level per episode, but I have no idea where it is. Because there's at least one more place on the map screen as well. Tome of Power. Got a backpack. It's called the Bag of Holding in Heretic. Whereas in Doom, it's just a backpack. So this yellow door doesn't actually hold much behind it. It's like a switch or something like that, and the yellow key is going to be up here. So the bow and arrow in this game also kind of acts like the shotgun from Doom. Or not really just Doom, but any FPS. Every FPS has to have its shotgun style weapon. And even though this can spread out visually, it pretty much operates like the shotgun, or a shotgun. You need to be up close, basically, to do the most amount of damage. So ideally, when you're using this weapon, you want to try to get really close to your enemies. It makes you do more damage, basically. Let's go get this egg. And let's go ahead and save it. Gonna have to go through the yellow door. So the mummies in the first episode, they pretty much just walk around and just kind of act like pinky demons from Doom. But either late in that episode or starting in other episodes, they start firing at you and they shoot projectiles. So they actually become very dangerous when there's a lot of them, especially. They also start having these homing projectiles, I believe. I think that's how it happens. Do they? Actually, they might not. Maybe I'm thinking of different enemies. I could have sworn later on in the game, like, they start having some homing projectiles, or semi-homing. Kind of like the Revenants, where they sort of home, but they don't. It's kind of like... I don't even know what the term is. Alright, so there's going to be a green key in here. We gotta flip a switch to lower it down, apparently. Alright, this is going to reveal the green door. Or allow us to go through the green door. Alright, and so the blue door is actually down that stairwell. There's going to be a couple of secrets here. So basically these platforms lower down, and they each reveal something. Let's go to this one first. So this is actually a secret right here. You can come in. Tells me a secret is revealed. That's a Z-Doom thing where it says a secret is revealed. Of course, we've got one of these big enemies down here shooting their tornadoes at me. The tornadoes are so annoying. I don't think they necessarily do a lot of damage on their own, but they disorient you. They do damage you a little bit, don't get me wrong. But they disorient you, and, you know, they keep you from being able to dodge properly. And, go ahead and use some health. So we got the wings. There they are. I'm pretty sure there is something down here. Not down here, but something over here somewhere. Yeah. Right here. You basically use the wings to get this armor. Just use the urn. So this is a secret over here. Normally you're supposed to get to this the other way around. I kind of took the long way. There's also that. Another flask. Let's see if we can get back up here. Where is it? Oh, we don't even have to go up, technically. Oh, we do. Oh no, it's an elevator. Okay. Well, that's pretty much it. Bunch of items to get. I think we're at the exit, basically. Should be close by. I think. Yeah, there it is. Another urn. Preparing you for the final level. Which we don't need. We've actually got full health. Yeah, so we're a little over an hour into this, and this is our final level. You can see on the far right, there's another area you can go to. Notice all the levels have markers on them that have, like, towns and so forth, or buildings. So, yeah, there's got to be a secret level, but I have no idea how to actually access that. Alright, let's do this. Yeah, they do start homing in. Okay, I wasn't wrong. I hate it when I have to talk about things I haven't really played in a long time, because then I'm not entirely sure if my memory's holding up right. But in this case, it was holding up right. I was like, I could have sworn like there were some homing properties on those mummy guys. The mummy's projectiles. Oh, I'm gonna pick this up. Oh, I can't pick that up yet. I've already got over 100 armor. So the standard silver shield only gives you 100 armor. Kind of like the green armor in Doom only gives you 100 armor. The more intricate, detailed shield gives you 200 armor, just like the blue armor does in Doom. I kind of want to go around and take all these enemies out first, because these walls are going to come down. Ooh, just one of those guys. Bust out that rocket launcher. Alright. So now we're going to need to go up the stairwell. Let's actually come through here first. It's kind of a bit of a secret. Don't get crushed. That opens up. Oh, good time to save and bust out the old rocket launcher. So these are the Minotaurs. They're basically like the cyber demons, but for Heretic. Except now they can lunge at you really quickly. They have a spread shot, and they have a concentrated shot as well, which does a lot of damage. So we've got one of our invincibility power-ups. Let's just use that. And use a Tome of Power at the same time. The Tome of Power turns this one into a flamethrower. But I actually want to use... Oh, no! I didn't... Shoot, man. I didn't want to do that. I got pushed into a teleporter. Another invincibility power-up right here. Just like the cyber demons, these guys take a lot of damage. And unfortunately, the egg doesn't do anything against them. And that's all three. We did it. And that is it, guys. We just beat episode 2 of Heretic. Oh, they're called Molotors, apparently. And turns out you are actually underwater. So, pretty cool setup. But, yeah, man, that is Heretic, Episode 2. So I hope you guys enjoyed this Let's Play video. There's not really a whole lot else to talk about. What I'm going to try to do in the coming weeks and months is try to practice Episodes 3, 4, and 5. And see if I can complete those. If I can, you guys should expect to see some follow-ups to this video. Hopefully it won't take 3 years to do the next part. But now that I've got Episode 2 out of the way, I think that's going to motivate me to try to do the rest as well. Which I'd like to do, because I haven't beaten Heretic in its entirety in a very long time. I still play through Episode 1 quite a bit, and I might even re-record that since I'll have a higher frame rate now. But yeah, it's... Maybe we'll get to Episodes 3, 4, and 5. So if you'd like to see those, post a comment below. You should post a comment below anyway. Let me know that you made it to the end. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this Let's Play. For those of you guys brand new to my channel, please consider subscribing. I've got a ton of Let's Plays on here, and many more Let's Plays to come. For everybody else already subbed, thanks as always. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I will catch you guys soon. So until next time, yeah, take it easy.